Yeah, that was really bad. All right, let's try that again. All right, so no way of sniping. That's not great. Random rare card. Let's get a random rare card. Berserk. I don't like Berserk. All right. So there's a possibility of an early shop. It goes into some fairly nice paths. There's even more shops up there. Or I could just go a bunch of question marks early, but I'm gonna get question marks late, so let's go for that early shop. So we can go up that way. Alright. So I'm gonna defend, strike to limit my damage. Strike, defend. Bash, defend. And then strike, berserk, I guess, to get it out of there. I need 16 damage, which should be that and that. Alright. Well, these are making me look for archetypes. Alright, let's start with the flex. Over to the question mark. Sure, I'll remove a card for that. Like, I don't want this berserk. Oh, that feels so bad, but I don't want it. Alright, over towards the shop. Got the curl ups here. Oh, I can't get both of them triggered in one turn, unfortunately. But I also won't take any damage from them. Finish you, trigger that, and get a bit more damage. And I'll end up mostly healing up from that. Almost strike. The uppercut tempted me for a second, but... Alright, can't get any of those. Any good cards? Nothing amazing that I want right now. Let's remove a strike since I got that pommel strike. Over to here. Against the slimes, I've got a flex. Pommel strike takes you out. And I can just do double strikes on you. And then a bash and a strike takes you out. Alright, so let's go with cleave for the area of effect. Over to the campfire, upgrade something. Let's upgrade the flex because it improves all of my attacks. Yeah, I've got some shops coming up, so I'll take it. Go in here. Against a thief. Well, we're just gonna take your damage. And I've got enough to maybe get the kill there. Alright. So another way to add vulnerable and area of effect. Go with it. Then I'm aiming for here by way of this campfire, I think. So we'll go over here. Happy flower. Alright. Occasional extra energy. Alright, let's start. I'm gonna bash one of them and then do a pommel strike on them. Now they're both attacking me. I can flex. I can thunderclap. I can cleave you, and I can strike you. Alright. Perfect. And I think I'll go with another pommel strike there. Into here. Let's smith up. What do you become? 7 damage to each? That's pretty good. Go to 10 damage to each. You go to just 10 and draw 2. I don't have the energy to use the draw from that yet, so let's just upgrade this cleave. Sure. Into the shop. Got some gold now. Don't really want any of those. It's cheap though, actually. Alright, looking at these. Pummel could be good with, limit break. Yeah, I gotta buy the limit break. Or remove a card from my deck? Not sure. Or buy Rupture. But I don't lose HP from cards, never mind. With the strength, Pummel would be a good addition too. But it gets exhausted. Although, the upgrade, yeah, it always gets exhausted. Let's just remove a card. I'm getting a lot of attacks now, so I can get rid of my basic strikes. I'm going to try and keep this deck really lean, if possible. I do have that shop up there that is now pretty useless. Let's see, you're going to have effectively 18. I could take you out if I wanted to. Yeah, I will. Bash and then cleave. Oh, and I still had one left. Oh, did my flower just trigger, I guess? Let's just defend that. So I take a little less damage. Start with a Thunderclap. Hummel strike you. Got the flex. Hit that. End the turn, I'll take the damage. And then that's a kill. Alright, Ghostly Armor might be a good card, actually. This shop will be pretty worthless. Let's head up this way, because then if I can take no damage here, I can heal up. Keep forgetting that I wanted to remove this Doubt. What did I even remove last time? I removed like a strike. That was stupid of me. Keep forgetting I even had that Doubt. Alright, so flex. You guys are dealing some damage. Let's start drinking this. I'll hit a bash. Let's see, that'll be 12. And then let's take out one of these guys. Alright. So, I'll hit the Thunderclap. Bumps up your strength. You're dealing more. Let's do a Ghostly Armor. And then hit you, I guess. I do want to take him down. Do a cleave. And I hate being weakened. Yeah, we need to take you out. The break's not helping right now. Do a Pommel Strike on you. End the turn, take 6. It's okay, I'll heal that up. And I can just finish you. Should have played that flex. Alright, and the Thunderclap. I could go for True Grit. Might be good to get some better blocking cards. Go with True Grit. Actually, I think I will upgrade that True Grit. My limit, I can keep upgrade my limit break. No, I think I want to upgrade that True Grit so that I've got a good block card that also has a little protection, especially against this with the slimes. Do that, do a Pommel Strike, and hit the bash. Alright, so guess I'm playing this because I don't want to lose it. Hit the cleave. And I'll True Grit this defend away. Alright, so can I get 30 damage here? Maybe. Do that. Do a Pommel Strike. Do a Strike. The answer is apparently not. Let's make you weak. That's a little less, and defend it. Should definitely be able to get a split here, I would hope. Well, we can, but might not be as effective as we'd like because we're weakened. Alright, and the turn there. Split at 58. gonna work on you, but man, this is annoying. Alright, let's drink this and gain the artifact. I'm going to True Grit my doubt. I'm going to strike you. I'm going to defend. Alright, so flex to start. Got a thunderclap. Hit a strike. Hit a strike. Play the ghostly armor. Good there. So I can pommel strike you. Thunderclap wouldn't kill you anymore, and I still want to definitely ghostly armor. So I'll use the strike to take you out. I did get frail. And weakened, and get more slimed. Alright. Flex. I can just kill you by strike, and that lets me spend the last action to get rid of a slimed. Alright, then I'll do a pommel strike there. Do True Grit there. Get rid of that. Could have True Gritted to defend and gotten rid of the two of those. Huh. Alright. Pommel strike. Do cleave. Do strike. And the turn. I never get limit break with my flexes. Make you guys vulnerable. And then bash you. Do I only have one flex? I might only have one flex in this deck, actually. Ooh. Let's get the other limit break, I think. Yep. Yeah, I do have one flex. I need more of that. Okay, potions always drop after combat. Draw 2 initial cards. Nope, Runic Pyramid will work in this deck, I think, pretty well. Alright. So, I want to get here and actually remove that curse. So this is a path to get there. Then if I come up this way, there's actually a pretty nice path through there, and then up the side. That's pretty good. So we're aiming up this way to start. Up against the birds. Alright, well, I did get a limit break this turn. And we'll just strike you, I guess. Okay. Well, I can't play everything I'd like to. Well, actually, we might be able to pull something off. So let's attack you. We'll be playing that. And defend right now. The bash is kind of getting in the way of things sometimes now. It's a little expensive for me. Alright. So now, I can hit a thunderclap on all of you. Hit you with a pommel strike. And then let's actually just do that and that to knock you out of the air, and the turn there. Alright, so start with my limit break. I can hit a cleave on everyone. And I'll just True Grit this to prevent more of the damage. And then you're going down. Alright. So reckless charge. I don't want vulnerable. That. Headbutt is going to be pretty good for this, actually. Alright, up against the thieves. Start with a thunderclap. We'll cleave them. Then I'll strike and strike. I have to take a bunch of damage here. Then I can headbutt you, grab this cleave back on top, do a pommel strike on you, and hit them with this cleave. Take more damage, and then bash you. And we will go with this Pommel Strike. Alright, into here. I'll buy that flex, but first things first, get rid of this doubt. And then I can buy the flex, and that'll be great. Alright. Heading up this way. So, kind of want to save. This is my big energy turn too. Because I kind of want to save the flex until I get my limit break. Let's do ghostly armor, and then just hit you with some strikes. Do a thunderclap. Do a pommel strike. What's in here? Anything that I want right away? Maybe that ghostly armor soon. Yeah, let's headbutt the thunderclap. Now let's get the ghostly armor back on top. Alright, so I'm gonna flex and limit break. Do a cleave. You wouldn't be enough to kill. Oh, if I... Shoot. Alright, well we're doing that I guess. Alright, got the upgraded flex. Do a pommel strike there. Hit a bash on you as well. And then true grit to get rid of some of these defends. Alright. So, limit break again. Do a thunderclap. That's more than enough. Oh well, I'll still do it. Gets me the card draw. Alright, so double flexing. Let's headbutt this flex back on top. And do a bash. And I take a ton of damage, which I shouldn't have let happen. I should have just defended. Alright, flex, pommel strike kills you. Alright, I'm gonna need some healing. Let's go with another headbutt though. Ooh. Will Apparition work well in this deck? It's gonna take up my turns to play it. But I can hold it for as long as I like, essentially. It would drop me to 40 max health. And honestly, I probably don't need it, so I'm gonna refuse. Into here. I'm sorry, I wish I could smith, but I gotta rest, I feel like. Hopefully when I get to this next one, I'll be able to be in a better spot. Alright, so... I'll do a thunderclap. And then I think I'm actually gonna, like, true grit the strike. No, I'll just strike and hold that other stuff. Alright. Do a pommel strike. Then I can do flex, flex, limit break, and true grit this defend. And throw this weak potion on you. So I take a little less damage. It's still gonna be a lot. Man, I've been below half health. I think it's been telling me that I should have listened at the beginning to what the game wanted me to do. Leave. And strike you. And the turn there. And do a pommel strike. And drop these defends. Or drop 2 defends, I guess. I'll headbutt to put flex back on top. And I'll strike you. Right, got the flex. Got the pommel strike. Got the headbutt for the kill. Alright, not losing HP from cards. That's not great for me, I don't think. Warcry. Because they don't go away. Yeah, that's good. Up this way. Well, I don't have the gold to remove a card. That's unfortunate. And now I just get it. Alright, reduce merchant prices at least. Going this way. And adding a card whenever I rest. Alright. Am I going to rest here? I don't have many more fights until the boss. Let's rest, though, to make sure my hit points are at an okay spot. And that'll let me... I don't really want it if it's not upgraded. Yeah, I don't need any of these. Into the shop so I can make vulnerable guys even worse. Those aren't that great. Inflame is good. I need that. And then I guess I'll remove a card. I've got plenty of ways to strike, right? But I think I don't use those defends that much. Well, no, let's still just get rid of a strike. Because I can hold the defends when I need them. Alright, well, we did get into another fight anyways. Do a Warcry. Put the ghostly armor back on top of the deck. And do nothing else this turn. Alright, so I can inflame. I can ghostly armor. And I can true grit with this defend. Get some more blocking. Fortunately it was frail, but whatever. Alright, so I've got my flex. I can then double limit break. Do a headbutt. But actually flex isn't quite as good anymore. Oh well. We'll put it back on top anyways. Pommel strike draws me it in the turn there. Alright, so I can flex, thunderclap, and I can pommel strike. And I will take another pommel strike. Maybe should have taken that iron wave. I don't want to curse. Let's just gain max HP because I'm going to use this to rest up before the fight. And I can grab... a little expensive. Let's grab the spot weakness. More ways to boost my strength. Alright, up against the bronze automaton. Just strike you and end the turn there. You guys are gonna steal my cards, aren't you? Alright, well, I'm going to flex and spot your weakness and limit break. Then I will do a thunderclap and true grit one of these defends away. Yeah, you stole limit break and you stole my inflame. Great. Luckily, I'm already at 12 strength, so hopefully that won't be terrible. Let's do a Warcry and put this defend back on top. I'm just going to be drawing this turn anyways, probably, but alright, so you two together deal like 39 damage, so I can... oh wait, which one do you have? You have inflame, you have limit break. I'd rather have a limit break back this turn, so I could play it. And now I will wreck them, pretty sure. Okay, what's in here? Just wondering if there's something really good I could do here. Like, what do I have? 3? I could headbutt the one thing back on top. But you know what? Start with a cleave. Hit you with a pommel strike. Don't need the inflame, so yeah, I'm gonna headbutt to grab thunderclap back and take 20 damage. Now I've got flex. I can do a thunderclap to make you vulnerable. I can headbutt and put I guess Thunderclap back on top. I can Pommel Strike. And Thunderclap is 30, that's 32. Let's hit you with the 32 and the turn. Big 51 damage coming in, but I've got that. Hit with this. Need 56, so that hits, and then that kills. Alright. Dex Potion. And then... Talk a card, put into your hand and exhaust. Yes, please. Oh, offering's so good too. Demon Form is expensive, so... yeah, Exhume though, because then I can just get another Limit Break. Although if I upgrade those Limit Breaks, I'm good anyways. I don't know. Alright, Alright, I get extra energy. I'll just have to avoid non-boss chat. I can just avoid it there if I don't want the curse. So, Donu and Deka. There's a shop right there that automatically leads to an elite. Let's do those. So essentially, this path is the only one that doesn't lead through an elite. Does hit 2 campfires and some shops late. Kinda like that idea. It means I have a number of fights up the beginning though. Alright, so we'll do a Warcry. Doesn't really matter. Do a Pommel Strike on you. And then True Grit, one of these defends. And end the turn. Get the Ghostly Armor. Then I'm gonna Cleave. And end the turn. Alright. Got Flex. Got Limit Break. Still not enough to kill you. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna defend, and let's just exhume that Limit Break. Alright. Thunderclap would make me take 14 damage. Great. We're gonna bash you, and strike you, and then... Oh, defend didn't even help. I shouldn't have played that. That was a waste. Alright, now you guys are taking even more. Alright, so... I'm gonna flex. Then... I don't have any defenses. A Limit Break. Gonna headbutt you and pull back my Ghostly Armor. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna drop that Ghostly Armor and hold on to that. Alright, so I can Inflame, I can Limit Break, I can take the damage, I guess. Alright, Heavy Blade should be fantastic for me, but maybe just another Headbutt. No, let's go with Heavy Blade. That'll just deal so much. Alright. Start with a Pommel Strike. Got an Inflame. And we'll send the Heavy Blade through right now. Hold the Flex. Take damage, unfortunately. What do I have? Dexterity and Weak. Alright, do a Flex, do a Limit Break, hit a Bash, hit a Pommel Strike, kill. Alright, upgraded Flex. We'll start with Bash, then Pommel Strike. If I cleave, I take 3. But I would kill him. Alright, that's worth it. Alright, so I can that. I can Limit Break. I can Exhume. I can Limit Break. And then I'm gonna True Grit this strike. Alright, got the Flex. Dealing 25 now, let's kill you. Alright. And hold the defense. I am frail forever, though, pretty much. Okay, so let's do Warcry first. And put one of these basic defends back on top. Do a limit break. And drop my ghostly armor. And I can thunderclap. And then kill you with that. Alright. Take the armaments. I don't have much defense, and I think it'll hurt me not having that towards the end. Alright, so I definitely want to ghostly armor here. First, pommel strike, do a thunderclap, drop the ghostly armor, and do a cleave. Alright, lots of damage coming in. I'll start with a Warcry. Get rid of one of these. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Or, yeah, because it puts it back on top. These aren't great right now to use, but I think I'm going to do it anyways. It'll get me to 6. And then we're going to defend a bit. And we'll strike you. Alright. So, what's in here? Number of things. Let's headbutt you and pull back the pommel strike. That'll get that next turn. I can do a... Actually block all this by doing defend, defend, true grit. Alright, so I've got my limit break. Kills you. Hits you hard. And let's just take you out and take the damage. Then Heavy Blade slaughters you. Alright. Let's grab that in flame. And we're heading up this way. Almost to a non-monster fight. Let's do a pommel strike on you. Got the inflame. I'll do a headbutt on you. And a headbutt on you. Alright. They take a lot of damage. Alright. So, do a Warcry. Guess I just put the dazed on top again. Thunderclap will deal 3 damage to me. Don't want to do that. And I've got that in there. Alright, let's just do the limit break there. And hit that. Hit this. And hit that. End the turn. Alright, so I can flex, I can limit break. Still don't really have much defense. Get armaments. Then when I thunderclap, you won't trigger damage. And hit that and pull a pommel strike back. And actually that'll kill you. So we're good. Upgraded headbutt, sure. And we're finally one of these, and I'm using it to rest, because I'm too low. That is not good for me, that's not great for me, that's meh. Alright, well, we're just moving on. Into fall. Alright, so I can lose a flex, inflame plus, or strike. Definitely a strike. Into here, now I'm feeling a little better with that health, so I can upgrade a limit break so they don't exhaust themselves. Into here, I'm just gonna skip this, not take the curse. Although I have ways of getting rid of it, but I don't want to deal with that. Let's do the other limit break up. Into here. Do I want Madness or Writhe and Heal? Let's Writhe and Heal. Because right here, if I want, I can get rid of it. No, no, no. There's a basic flex, which I don't think is good enough. Yeah, let's just remove that writhe. So it doesn't mess me up. Here, and we get a fight. Do a war cry. And let's bump the flex back on top. I should have done exhume probably. It doesn't matter. Inflame. I'm gonna do a pommel strike there. And I'll true grit this exhume since it doesn't really help that much anymore. End the turn there. Take a bit of damage. Could have weakened one of them. Alright. Do that. That's unfortunate. Ghostly armor. Actually, what are you dealing? 29, and these would each bump you up even more, so that brings you to 49. Let's do the other flex, and then I can just take you out. Need to get you next turn before you explode. I can spot your weakness, then limit break, then cleave, and then let's drink this so that I'm not taking quite as much. Alright. Thunderclapped. Then hit this, and let's pull back Ghostly Armor. Get some defense, hit you for more damage. Maybe I shouldn't. I just need damage next turn probably, because if I hit 20 I win. Yep, so we can just do that. Alright, yeah, I'll get another True Grit. Into here, can't remove anything. I could get a Battle Trance, but I don't really need all of that. Yeah, I don't really want any of these that I can afford. Alright, going up into this, I'm gonna rest up to make sure I have enough hit points. And I'll take the Iron Wave. Dono and Deca, let's see if I can get through this. Start with this. We're gonna... Oh, yeah. I need to get through that first. Alright. Do another one of those. Another one of those. Drop those. End the turn. Okay, so drop the flex, hit a pommel strike, get an inflame, headbutt you to get pommel strike back on top, and defend for as much as I can. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Then hit you with a pommel strike. I could a limit break there, which I'd done that a little earlier. And hit you for gaining some defense. You're still dealing a ton of damage, but now I could break through with these. Let's do that. Kinda should have probably done it on you. Alright, I'll start out with this. And we'll put the defend back on top. Then I've got flex. Gonna deal a ton of damage to me. So I need to block that as much as I can. It's in here. Could grab that Iron Wave back. I have no way of drawing it this turn though. Alright. We'll do armaments. Do a True Grit on this exhume. That's all the defense I'm getting. Alright, so I guess we just hit with what we can. Let's put that limit break back on top, cleave, and hit a strike. 4 health. This looks very bad. Alright, I can spot your weakness, I can limit break, and then I can't defend enough. So that's the game. Yeah, I didn't have... The deck wasn't tight enough, I don't think, to work some of that. But it was an okay run overall. Having trouble with that, though, so alright. Well, that will be all for tonight. Some good runs, one really, really poor run, but whatever. So, thank you to everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of my stuff, you can check out my YouTube channel and subscribe there. You can follow me on Twitch, and you can also follow me on Twitter at JSinclairGaming. So, I'd love to see you on any of those, and feel free to leave any comments you have for me. So, once again, thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a great life.